Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a really exciting, yummy recipe. It's chocolate peanut butter Rice Krispie treats, and they're only 2 points. So all you're going to need for this is 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/2 cup of PB2, so it'll be like 1/2 cup of the PB2 mixed with either 1/2 cup of water. I'm going to mix it with the skinny syrup. I've told y'all before how I like to do that. And so it just adds a little bit more sweetness. You're going to want 1/2 cup of any sugar-free syrup. If you have sugar-free maple syrup, that would be even better. I have this Walden Farms, so this is really good. And then lastly, you're going to want some kind of like puffed rice or rice puff cereal of any kind. Or not of any kind, like of this kind. It's just the plain, it's not the Rice Krispie cereal. You don't want that because that's a lot more points. But it's going to make 6 of them, and they're going to come out to 2 points a piece. So to start off with, I'm going to go ahead and mix the 1/2 cup of peanut butter with the syrup to make the peanut butter consistency. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix in 1/4 cup of the unsweetened cocoa powder. And then we'll also add in the 1/2 cup of sugar-free syrup, and then we're going to microwave it a little bit to kind of melt it down, and then I'll show you what we do next. Okay, I am back. I did want to add a couple quick notes. I said that I was going to, well, first of all, normally when you do PB2, you do like 2 tablespoons, or whatever serving, you do about half that of like water or whatever. I did the same amount just to make it a little bit more liquefied. I went ahead and mixed 1/2 cup of peanut butter with 1/2 cup of water, and like I said, I did the syrup, but as I was doing it, I figured it might be a little overly sweet and a little too much, so I did half, so like 1/4 cup water, 1/4 cup of the skinny syrup. But if you just want to do plain water, that's fine too, because you are having the maple syrup, so that'll add sweetness as well. I just find with the unsweetened cocoa powder, it can be very bitter, so sometimes it needs a little extra sweetness on top of just like the nuttiness of this. But if you just like regular PB2 or you don't want it as sweet, then don't do that. Or you can always just add in a little bit of stevia. Or you can always just add in a little bit of stevia if you don't have the skinny syrup. But they're really great. Also, you can get skinny syrup. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just really love them. But I get them all the time at Tuesday morning, and they're really affordable there. So anyway, I went ahead and heated up in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And then in a separate bowl, I have 3 cups of those rice puffs. And you want to do it in a separate bowl because you're going to add gradually the chocolate peanut butter mixture to your rice puffs. And then I have over here a pan of parchment paper. I feel like it would be best to do like a 9x9 or 8x8 pan, but I don't have one available right now because I'm using it for something else I'm making. So I'm going to use this in just kind of like half of it, but it could always be like thinner pieces and you can use 1 piece, but I went ahead and you can either use like wax paper or parchment paper. I have that down. Also, I did want to mention, I got this recipe from nourishyourglow.com. I found it on Pinterest because I got these rice puffs for something else, and I was trying to find some other things to use it for, and so I found it on there. So I thought that was really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and gradually mix this together, and we'll see what it looks like, and we'll go ahead and pour it in the pan, and I'll show you everything else.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so I went ahead and as you can see, I did just half of the pan. And I don't think you'd want to do a full pan. You'd want to double the recipe if you'd want a full pan, because it'd be way too thin if you actually did spread it out. But these are going to be decent sized pieces. This is going to make 6 slices, and each one is going to be 2 points. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the freezer for about an hour or longer, at least an hour, and then we'll cut it up and we'll do a little taste test. We'll have my son try it and see what he thinks. So I'm excited. I think it'll be a healthier alternative for him as well. So I will be back and show y'all what it tastes like. Okay, so I forgot to show y'all, but I've been cutting it up. So this is about how thick they are. Really yummy. I kind of cut the paper when I was cutting it, but I tried a little bite and it's really delicious. So let's have Grayson try a bite and see what he thinks. Grayson, come here. You want to try a bite, baby?
Bye. Hi.
Hi. Here. You want to try a bite? It's a little cold still, but you want to try a bite? Is it yummy? Yummy.
A go.
Yeah, it's cold. Is it good? Yay, it's Grayson approved. So that's how it turned out. I did a little over an hour. I would definitely probably let it thaw a little bit and then stick it in the freezer, or not the freezer, the fridge when you're done cutting it up. And they're 2 points a piece, so definitely really delicious. And I really hope y'all enjoyed this recipe. Thank y'all so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And also don't forget to check out my Instagram, which is Texas Girl Weight Loss Journey.